I wanted to start talking about gaming more on this channel, but gaming is just in a weird place right now. I feel as though the industry and fans are waiting for GTA 6, so things just don't feel innovative right now. Things just feel really, really stale. So much so that I went and spent $130 on this classic PS2 title just to restore that feeling of nostalgia that I used to have when I felt as though gaming was at its peak. Let's get off into it. Let's talk about it. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Read My Soul, and I'm back with another video for you. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's being blessed. Yeah. If you're watching this, you're on the right side of history. Get up, go make it an amazing day. And my favorite saying of 2024 is, I'm not here to be right. I'm just here to be me. And if you're looking for the right opinion, I don't know where you can find that, but if you're looking for my opinion, you are in the right place. Like I said in the intro, man, I feel as though gaming is extremely stale right now. When I made my intro, when I redid my intro and I put gaming in there, I really wanted to start doing more about gaming. I wanted to start doing maybe more GTA Online, maybe some Fortnite, God of War, Spider-Man 2. I love all types of video games. I wanted to put my favorite things on this channel, and I feel as though gaming right now is just really dry, really stale.
Modern gaming is the printer ink that deactivates itself if you don't have enough V-Bucks.
And I feel as though the industry and fans are just waiting for GTA 6. I feel as though there hasn't been a lot of innovation as far as modern day classic AAA games. I feel as though they're the same open world, fetch quest, go here, do this.
Games are bigger than ever, longer than ever, more broken than ever, and worst of all, less fun than ever.
I feel as though they're all the same, and I feel as though gaming has kind of hit a stalemate to where I'm kind of a little worried about GTA 6 because I'm just like, what more could they do? I don't want GTA Online in a single player game. Like, I don't want that. I don't even want GTA Online again. I don't want it to be as wild and as adventurous as it is. I kind of wanted them to tame it down more, make it more like GTA 4, which it was a solid story, solid gameplay, but still had a lot of mystery to it. With all that being said, I kind of went down a rabbit hole because I was missing that feeling. I was missing that nostalgic feeling that I was feeling when I was younger. So I did some cleaning. I found the PS2 that I own. I found some games in it: Simpsons, Hit and Run, NFL 2K5. With Terrell Owens on it. I found that game. I found, Need for Speed Underground 1. I just felt as though it was something missing. So I went out, and because I don't like to buy used copies and because I like to do everything at a very high level, I went and spent $130 on this amazing title here, and I wanted to unbox it with y'all. I got it from Retro Champs Game. They're out of South Carolina, which, I live in South Carolina. So shout out to them. They got it here within 2 days, and I'm excited to see what is in this thing. One of my favorite games of all time, one of the best video games of all time, if you ask me. It's definitely up there with some of the classic titles. I basically got a factory sealed version of it. I definitely could have went and got a cheaper version, but I had to go above and beyond, man, because this is one of the greatest video games of all time. And if you don't know, it is NBA Streets Volume 2. Yes, sir.
Can you shoot a three-pointer? Can you do the finger roll? Can you cross over, drop it down the...
It is still factory sealed. Oh my goodness. With a little bit of fraying right here, so it was a little bit cheaper. I only saw 2 factory sealed ones on eBay. I saw one for $149.99, which was probably in a perfect condition. That wasn't like PSA numbered or anything like that. And then I saw this one for $119, which had just a little bit of an opening right there, man. But yo, the nostalgia that I am about to go through right here is crazy, man. Wow. NBA Streets Volume 2. Oh my goodness. With the They Reminisce Over You. Me and my cousin Quayne used to play this all the time. Me, my cousin Quayne, Khalil, we used to play this all the time. Me, Deshaun, all of the homies used to play this all the time. This is probably one of the greatest video games ever, and I am super ecstatic to play this. I'm a little nervous because I spent a lot of money on this thing. I spent $130 after taxes and shipping for this thing, and I know wifey like, Bro, you could have bought a used copy for that. But yo, this is one of the greatest video games of all time, man. They got like 3 Michael Jordan editions. And up until this point, which I think this released in 2003, there were no Michael Jordan playable characters on any basketball game. So they have 3 versions of Michael Jordan: the Wizards Michael Jordan, the 85 Michael Jordan, and then like the 90s Michael Jordan. So man, this is one of the greatest games of all time, dude. Oh my goodness. I'm super excited to crack this open and get back into this and play, because this just brings back so much nostalgia and memories to me.
It's like that, y'all. It's like that or that. It's like that, y'all.
I love gaming, so I don't want to make this seem like, oh, gaming is trash right now, because there's plenty of people out there that are enjoying games like Elden Ring and Sekiro. It's so many different games for people out there, but for the type of game player that I am, there's nothing out there. There's no basketball game like this. I'm waiting on Skate 4 to release, but there's no Skate 4 kind of arcadey game. So me and my son end up playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 a lot. There's nothing out there for me right now. Like, I am very weird because I love Mario games, but then I love GTA. Like, I like Mario and Zelda games because they're puzzles and they give you these puzzles, but they also, depending on the game, give you like these open world to where you can kind of play how you want. They kind of give you like, I really like freedom. Like, I like having an open world with some puzzles and some story to it, but I like being able to solve or complete a mission how I want. So I love the earlier GTAs. I have GTA San Andreas, GTA Vice City, and to be honest with you, the best way to play them still is on a PS2. I have the PS2 out. I have cleaned it up, dusted it out, and I'm about to go hard on this right here, man. Oh my goodness. Yo, this is when EA was in their bag. EA big.
EA Sports.
That was everything, man. I'm just looking at this like, yo, it feels heavy. It has the security enclosed right there. But you never know with eBay. You never know. Somebody could have cracked this open. I don't think so. It feels heavy. Feels like it got its booklet in it. I remember when books had booklets. The reason why I purchased this, man, is just because, for one, with my son, I feel as though the PS2 controller is the best fitting for him. We were playing like Shrek 2 or some of the other games that I had left out here. But this is, I don't know. I feel like my son will like this game. I feel as though a lot of the PS2 titles are a lot more playable. I feel as though games are not difficult, but they aren't as, you have to have a certain level of gaming to like enjoy Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2, even even Hogwarts Legacy. Like, if you're not a gamer and you don't play games all the time, getting back into it'll be difficult. Like, my wife played it really good, really well, and then she got out of it, and then it was like, wait, what do I do? How do I play? So I feel as though gaming back in the days used to be pick up and play, and this is probably one of my favorite games of all time. The soundtrack, everything about this game is just awesome. Because, oh, wait. Oh, that's how you know it's legit. Security enforcement is on there.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb.
Yo, nostalgia going crazy right now. So I'm taking the security off, and then we can actually open the game. So this is actually legit. I think it was actually worth the $119, but that's it. That's it. Now we shall open that baby up and let's see. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Yes, sir. This is awesome. If you didn't know, if you get a PS2 game that has greatest hits on it, to save a little money, they made the booklets, all of them in black and white. So if you got the regular version came with a color copy. So all of this will be colored. Oh man, this is crazy. You got the Michelin Ness dudes back here. Oh, about the jerseys and everything. Oh my goodness. This is peak 2003. Throwback jerseys was really popular. Oh, I am nerding out. But now let's see the back of this copy. Let's make sure the back of this is. Oh, that clean as a newborn. Yes, sir. Yeah. So I kind of wanted to touch back base with y'all before this video ended. I actually purchased this about 2 months ago, maybe a month and a half to 2 months ago. And I've been playing it ever since. The first thing I did was I bought me a CRT TV, which is what I'm playing on here. The big back TVs, man. One thing I can say is this thing was super heavy. Out of all the things that I bought into my house, this 36-inch TV was the heaviest. It was very difficult to get into my car and to get up to the 3rd floor that I live on. It was a task, but I definitely say it was well worth it because I bought the HDMI converter for my modern TV, and it just didn't give me that feeling that I was looking for. It just was washed out and very stretched. nice and pixelated, and it just wasn't hitting. So I saw this on Craigslist listed for about 40 bucks, hit the person up, they took 25, took me a 30-minute drive, about an hour there and back, and I got me this CRT TV, and it gave me the feeling that I was looking for, man. I highly suggest you trying to find a CRT TV when going back and purchasing, you know, old video games. If you're doing vintage video gaming, definitely go get you a CRT TV. I'd highly suggest it. If you're not doing like mods on like a PC and things like that, if you're going back for that traditional feeling, the CRTV, it's where it's at. But the one thing that I wanted to mention before I got out of here was the hip-hop influence that reeked all over this game. I mean, this was the peak of hip-hop, if you ask me. Honestly, after the 90s to the early 2000s, the late 90s, early 2000s was the peak of commercialization for hip-hop, if you ask me, man. I mean, if you look at this video game, man, it just reeks of, you know, that throwback jersey era. They had the Mitchell and Ness guys come in to design the jerseys, man. And just the they reminisce over you intro, everything about this video game just reeks of 2000. Bobito on the MC, his MCing honestly made the game. Like, if you've ever played this game, some of the things that he said is definitely stuck in your nostalgia brain. Like, you hear it and you just automatically just start smiling. So everything about this video game, it was worth it, man. I know people are like, man, you spent a lot on a video game, but it's like, it was worth it for me, man, to get this nostalgia. My son is loving this game. He can play this game. It's not violent. It's very, very, you know, fun. It's not taking itself too serious. It's very fun, and it has that hip-hop influence. So as this channel is becoming more of a hip-hop channel, man, I just wanted to talk about, you know, how amazing this game is when it comes to that hip-hop influence. Something that we haven't seen in gaming in a long time. You know, EA Big was definitely like that 90s Attitude Era WWE feel. You know what I'm saying? It just gave me that WWF feel. You get what I'm saying? It just, I don't know, it just reeks of, you know, the generation that I come from. EA Big definitely was in a bag, man, when they made this. And I just wanted to talk about it before I went away, man. Everything about this game was well worth it. But what say you? Leave your thoughts in the comment section, man. I think that everything I did, it was well worth it. I spent about $100 and maybe $200 just to get this game experience. You think about it, $25 plus gas, plus the HDMI cord, the TV, the game. It was well worth it, man. And I think that if you're missing that feeling, I think you should go out there and find it. You know what I mean? Modern gaming is definitely different than this EA Big era. And, you know, I kind of wanted to just talk about it. So I'm not going to keep y'all too long, man. Like I said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, leave your thoughts in the comment section, and I'm out of here. Peace.